This is the National Assembly for Wales. Since 1999, many major decisions affecting the lives of the people of Wales have been taken here. After 19 years, we should be used to this place. However, I don't get the impression from talking to people that the Assembly is a particularly well-loved institution among the ordinary people of Wales. As far as many people are concerned, I think that they can either take or leave the Assembly. There was a fear when this place started that it would simply be a talking shop, but, to be fair, we have had a lot of legislation, and now the Assembly is set to become an even more important place now that it has been given the power to raise taxes. Another issue is the cost of running the Assembly. We got the Assembly after a referendum 21 years ago, in 1997. At that time, the Yes campaign stated that the annual cost of running the Assembly would be from £10 to £15 million. That meant £15 million at most. Now, 20 years is a long time, and the value of things changes. We do have to account for inflation. So 15 million 20 years ago, adjusted for inflation, would be about 25 million in today's money. But actually, the amount that is being spent on the Assembly today is not 25 million. In fact, it's not even 35 million or 45 million. The amount currently being spent on the Assembly is £56 million a year. The problem with having an Assembly that passes laws is that it could become more and more enthusiastic about passing those laws. You might find that the Assembly, after 20 years of operation, has now found lots and lots of ways of interfering in how we live. For instance, we now have proposals from the Welsh Labour government to bring in a minimum alcohol price, which will raise the price of some alcoholic drinks. This is supposed to be for health reasons, so that problem drinkers can't afford to drink excessive amounts of alcohol. The problem is that we know that alcoholism is an addiction, so the real problem drinkers will simply pay more to get their fix of alcohol, meaning less money to spend on food, clothes and other important things for themselves and their family. However, people who drink sensibly could be hit by higher prices. Where is the basis of evidence that putting up the price will help anyone? An even worse law which is looming over the people of Wales is the Welsh Government's proposed ban on parents smacking their children. If this bill is passed, it will mean that parents could be prosecuted for smacking a misbehaving child. Remember, this will only affect people in Wales. That law won't apply to families living in England. The Welsh Government has also lobbied the UK Government over Brexit. The Welsh Government told the people of Wales to vote to remain. The people of Wales didn't listen to them and voted to leave. But despite that, the Welsh Government has continued to meddle, even though they have no mandate from the people of Wales to do so. Are these really the kind of things we want the Assembly to be doing? The reality is that the Assembly interferes in lots of things that aren't even its responsibility, such as Brexit. Because the Assembly pokes its nose into so many things, it has set up a vast array of different committees. Now there are so many committees that expert advisors, appointed by the Assembly's presiding officer or speaker, are trying to tell the people of Wales that we need 30 more Assembly members or AMs to deal with it all. But if we have 30 more AMs, plus their staff, that will push up the cost of running the Assembly even more. This is a time of austerity, when public budgets are being cut, bus services are being cut, day centres are closing, leisure centre fees are being pushed up, libraries and community centres are under threat. So, do we really want to be spending millions and millions more each year on the ever-expanding circus that is the Welsh Assembly? I believe it's time to look again at the Assembly. The public need to realise that this place costs a lot of money already, and it's going to expand. And when it does expand, it will cost a lot more money again. Bear in mind that the Assembly only deals with certain matters that the UK Parliament has said that it can deal with. A lot of legislation relating to Wales is still dealt with at Westminster. We still have 40 MPs representing Wales. It's time we asked ourselves, does the Assembly really provide good value? Do we really need 90 politicians overseeing some of the legislation relating to Wales?